shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth, cause I'll break your face. Have your ass running mumbling to the gate. What's going on, fam? What's going on? I just had a hell of a workout. Alright, this video is not about a workout. Not about my workout tonight. Once again, I find myself doing damage control. Now, this video is pretty much to clear up the ridiculousness I saw today when I watched the Brandon Carter / Connor Murphy / some random guy's video on Brandon Carter's channel. Now let me start by this, because I'm in no way bashing. What I'm doing is, as a trainer, there's difference of opinions, there's right and there's wrong. So what I want to do is clear up some misconceptions about what advice these guys were giving today in the video, which made absolutely no sense. So I have an obligation as a trainer to set the record straight. And I'm not going to go over every ridiculous thing they said in the video, because that would be asinine and futile and utterly pointless. You can go and watch that video and see just what ridiculousness was said during that video. But I am going to chime in and get my damn chair set up right. Yeah, I got one of them rolly chairs, right, with the wheels, and I'm on carpet. So, yeah. Like I was saying, you can go and check out that video and just see how ridiculous. And by the comment section, you will see the different comments from other people. There were a few of the fanboys in there co-signing. You know, you always gonna have some fanboys. But there were a lot of people who were disagreeing with that video, and I believe they were right in doing so. Now, the main focus of what they were saying is that heavyweight versus lightweight was the title of the video, and the weight doesn't matter. Now, the three of these guys stood there with all their glam and cool, you know, the way they approach in their video is like really like, it's for show. It's like showmanship, which is nothing wrong with that. You gotta have some showmanship. Like, people love my showmanship because I'm raw and I'm gritty and I break it down and I have a raspy voice. Yeah, so what they were saying was your muscles don't know weight, which I'll say first off, that's 100% wrong. What your muscles don't know is what exercise you're doing, what machine you're on. Your bicep doesn't know if you're lifting a sack of rocks or a shiny new iron grip dumbbell. It doesn't know that. What it knows is resistance, the workload put on, the total tonnage. That's what it knows. It knows the work that's being put on the muscle. And now they were saying that the weight doesn't matter. They're saying, oh, well, I don't go in and lift heavy weights. They're saying that they only go in to lift light weights. Lifting a heavy weight doesn't do anything. All you need to do is grab a light weight with strict form and just focus and all this, just a whole bunch of pizzazz and catchphrases. So imagine this, a power lifter, or not even a power, that's a strong man, getting ready for a strong competition, right? He's grabbing 15-pound dumbbells, and he has all the focus, determination in the world. Turns his tune on, he's not even looking around, he's just, with his 15, just focused. Just focused. I feel ridiculous doing this. But he's just focused with that 15 measly pounds of weight in his hand, knowing that he's going to go lift some Atlas stones, which are upward of 100 pounds each, onto a stand. But he's training with 15-pound dumbbells because, you know, he watched the Brandon Carter fluff video, and that stuff doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't. It doesn't matter how much focus you put into it. Into a 10-pound dumbbell, you're not gonna do anything with it. You're not gonna build any muscle. You're not gonna. They were saying muscle longevity over time. It's just a bunch of sporadic catchphrases. And like I say, people, you know, you gotta shoot the people straight. At one point in time, I remember I've been watching Brandon Carter's videos for a while, and I'm not bashing Brandon Carter. This is not a bully. This is just a trainer with my own opinion, which is far different than what was going on in that video. I've been watching his videos for a while, and I remember the guy distinctly saying heavyweights, this and that. You know, these guys come with a difference of opinion often. It's like, what new idea can I just throw out there to catch the people's attention? Whether it's right or wrong, whether it's real or fake, whether it's gonna work or not. Just what can I do to grab people's attention and ultimately make sales? I just put it out there. That's what it all boils down to. It's to come different than what everybody else is doing in order to sway the people into spending cash. It's all a eye grab, a money grab when it comes to a lot of these guys. And that's what's hurting the industry. It's not that the people who are telling the people what to do are genuinely vested in the people that they're talking to in their progression as a lifter, in fitness and health, in building muscle or losing weight. It's not even about that to a lot of these people. It's just about, what can I do to catch your attention? Should I go out and take my shirt off in a video and do a bunch of cheesy stuff to catch people's attention and then ultimately make a sale? Or am I a person who's just gonna pretty much stick with the basics and pizzazz that up with personality, kind of like I do, and just say, hey, be consistent. Keep my information consistent. You're not gonna hear me say, oh, this is one way, that's a different way, and just totally switching up. You know, it's like seasons with these guys. 1 minute is keto, next minute is intermittent fasting, next minute it's low carb, high fat. It's always something new. It's always some new gimmick in this fitness industry. It's a gimmick. It's all a game. And then there are a lot of guys on YouTube Fitness that really keep it consistent and they don't bullcrap when it comes to giving people the information. And it's frustrating. I'm trying to keep my cool here, you know, family friendly with the channel now. But it's frustrating to see this. I don't want to bash these guys. I'm trying to watch what I say. That's why I'm kind of going slow with it. I want to watch what I say. This is no way a roast. This is just me saying, you know, be careful as a newcomer to the fitness game who you get your information from. Because say if you're a new guy, day one, you stumble across a video like that, hearing guys say you don't need to lift heavier weights, all you need to do is grab you a light weight and just sit there and just focus, just laser focus and the contraction. Yeah, that they're taking one aspect of it and removing everything else. Just taking that one thing. The contraction's important. The amount of weight's important. The variable, heavyweight versus lightweight. You hear me say it all the time. Sometimes you have your heavy days, sometimes you have your light days. Strict form. All those things go together. It's like Voltron. If one of the arms are missing, it's no longer Voltron. If you have a nice shiny car, but one of the tires isn't on the car, then you have nothing. It's all these components. You don't just, like these guys did in the video, single out a component. We're going to talk about the contraction and form. Those are all parts of a machine that ultimately builds you up as a lifter. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You need to have your heavy days, have your lighter days. You can't go in with a 5-pound dumbbell or a 10-pound dumbbell or something light and expect to see any real results. It's all about progression. Over time, you have to put on more weight over time and tax your body. You have to push your muscles to grow. Your body doesn't want to hold all this muscle. It doesn't. Especially as a natural lifter. You know what I'm saying? Your body wants to just be at a normal state. You putting on muscle is taking your body out of that norm and training yourself to exist with more muscle. Your body doesn't really want to be that way. It wants to be at a low fat level, a moderately muscle level. Us wanting to build all this muscle and be super strong, you know, and look aesthetic, that's cool. You know, you can train your body to exist in that realm. But it takes work. Hard work. Not just sitting there with a lightweight focusing. It takes more than that. You have to increase the weight. Have your heavy days, focus, good form. Your lighter days, focus, good form. Your medium days, focus, good form. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. I was gonna say stay in the gym. Stay consistent. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Keep at it. Stay injury free. Make sure your form is on point. All right? You can lift a heavier weight and make sure that your elbow is not doing this. With the lighter weight, you're not going to be doing this. I see a lot of people, these are curls to some people. This is not a curl. This is a curl. Now imagine, there's nothing in my hand, so it's a lightweight. That's good form. A more medium weight, got to use a little more elbow grease. The heavier weight, a whole lot of elbow grease. But you focus on that form. See, the whole thing about focus, it still goes hand in hand, whether it's a lightweight or a hella heavy weight. You gotta focus, people. All right. So that's all I wanted to say. I just want to clear that up, man. I find myself doing a lot of damage control. And if you can hear, listen. This is damage control video that I did the other day, rendering out. I saw another guy, he said some more fluffy stuff, and I have to clear some things up. That video has a really high VFX content in it. It's gonna take 39 hours to render. That's how dedicated I am to the craft. 39 hours. I started it last night at about 7 p.m. I recorded it earlier, got it edited up, and then I started to notice once it started to show the render time, I'm like, wow, it's gonna take a while. I would have had the video up today, but I had to put up a fight video. So, you know, it's consistency. It's consistency, whether you're a YouTuber or in the gym. It's all about consistency. And even after this, I'm going to turn the camera off and stick it over there and shoot one of my fight videos and get that thing ready for you guys. So you guys, you know, it's hard work. All around the board, overall hard work. But video has been going for 12 minutes and 42 seconds. So, with all that said, be wary who you get your information to. Be cautious who you get your information from. There's a lot of fluff out there. You don't want to be fluffy. So with all that said, go to the gym. Do work. Muscle up.
My adversaries fly like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact. Came in you hoes, who else but mama's only son? Fuck the phony niggas on the run. Say my name, watch bitches come. Now